Alright, good morning guys. It is Monday, May 26th. It's Memorial Day. We're on the fuel dock this morning at 7 something a.m. We're gonna get fuel. Keith's gonna change oil in a Jenny. In the new Jenny? New Jenny's running nicely. How many hours is on it?
100.
100 hours. And by the way, folks, the second Wednesday of every month, Blue Water Cruising has a workshop of some sort. This coming one in June, I think it's June 11th. It is on boats. All about boats. So we kept the housing off because it was expensive and this generator is quiet, so we don't really need a housing. If you guys are wondering why there's no housing or cover on this generator, the sound enclosure, it was $4,000. We decided against it. Time for fuel. And we have another boat that just pulled in. We helped him get on the dock. Alright, Kate's gonna get the fuel. We hand us the, oh, hold on, Jay, hand us the fuel line.
Yeah. You want it under, Kate, or do you want it over?
We got it.
I want it under. Yeah, we're from, we saw the house in Dallas. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough getting off this dock. It's so windy. I swear you look like Anna from behind in that shirt and that low ponytail.
I am her sister.
You are her sister. She did fill us up with fuel for many years.
Okay, that's full, Kate. That's full.
He's got it.
I'm going to go forward. Sometimes the back will try to slide that away, and we'll hit the next side. So be ready for that next pole.
Now that we're done fueling up, Keith briefs the crew on how he's planning to pivot the boat off the dock from the stern here on the starboard side, despite the wind and current working heavily against us. They're going to have to be ready and quick with the fenders to prevent us from hitting the dock and damaging the boat. It's all up to you, Natalie.
I'm not waking up. My bagel's sitting inside all over.
All right, we're off.
You're off, Dad!
Nope. Oh. Okay. All right, we're good. Woohoo! You good? Good job.
All right. I've been asked the question, what do I think about this year's Bahamas crew? And compared to the Med crew, compared to the Red Sea crew, compared to my own crew. Well, nobody tops my own crew, obviously. No, it's kind of a deep dive into this because we changed things up this year when we chose the crew. You know, I was raised, me and Renee, both raised in Christian homes. You hang around with good Christian people. You want to socialize with your, you know, in a bubble with your own kind of people. You don't want to be unequally yoked and all this kind of stuff, you know, that goes all along with religion. You know, over the last 20 years, I've kind of gotten a little sour taste with the modern church and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of have distanced ourselves from modern Christianity. But one of the things I always felt, and it was programmed into me at a young age, is that Christians are going to have, and once again, I'm not saying this is right, it's just that Christian people, and you hang around good Christian people, they're going to have honor, integrity, character, loyalty, truthfulness, and faithfulness. They're going to have those characteristics because it's just part of the Christian walk. Over the last 20 years, I really figured that's not the case at all. The first couple of crews we brought out here, we wanted to bring out those kind of people. We wanted to bring out people that we felt had good moral values, good solid values and ethics and you know, those 5 pillars I talked about. To say the least, we were just a little disappointed and on some of that. Not the people, but just that they didn't have, a lot of them didn't have the same kind of what we thought they would have. And so this time when we chose the Bahamas crew, if you said in an interview, if you said, I'm a Christian, you got immediately axed. We didn't want anybody that had any kind of religious bubble or ideology or anything like that on this crew. We wanted people who were just totally, atheists, you know, whatever, woke, it didn't matter. We wanted 5 or 6 people that were totally different. Because we wanted to see, well, what are these people like? And to our surprise, most of the youngins that came out this time had more character, more integrity. They had truthfulness. They didn't carry shame. They didn't carry guilt. They weren't trying to pretend to be something for other people. And so it was real refreshing, and it really made a difference. And so now when I'm talking about my children and all them, I say, you know, instead of trying to find that person with the high Christian credit score, that's what we came up with on one of the cruises, high Christian credit score, because that's what all these, you know, in the Christian circles, they want these, I want X, Y, and Z to have a high Christian credit score. I'm looking more of an integrity score, a character score, a truthful score. You know, how do you rate in those areas? Because Christians by far do not have a monopoly. Matter of fact, they're probably the weakest group I've been around in the last 20 years that understand what being truthful means, what being direct means. And they cover it all up with, you know, most Christians today in the modern church will say, well, we're going to cover it up with grace. You know, I'm not perfect and Jesus will take care of me. And I just, you know, there's consequences. You know, you can call Jesus out all day long and say he's going to cover your sins, and he may not, I don't know, but I can tell you this, I'm not going to hang out with you if that's how you're going to do it. You're not going to take responsibility for your actions and do something about it. I'm just not going to do that. And once again, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I fall short all the time, but I strive to really make my integrity, my character, you know, when I fail, I try to make it right and be a man of integrity, character, truthfulness, loyalty. Loyalty's a big issue, you know, and those kind of things. So yeah, this cruise was unique. We got along from the start. There was no shame. There was no guilt. There was no trying to pretend like you're some kind of super Christian or a super X, Y, and Z. And it really made the trip really nice. And the last 2 cruises were nice too, but it was a whole different dynamic, and it was very refreshing to see that those pillars that I live by are still alive and well, and they're not special to one group of people or another. It's just how you're raised and what you're raised in, and that's what I believe in. And I think that's more important than a high Christian credit score. I think that's way more important than having your, you know, whatever in the religious worlds. In any case, real refreshing, really good deal. And had a lot of fun with these guys, and I think we'll hopefully be seeing them again in the future, and who knows? But it was good. It was good. For all y'all that want to know what it takes to find the right boat, Blue Water Cruising's got the answers for you. After sailing around the world almost 2 times, 80,000 plus nautical miles in blue water, being all around the world with my family and friends, and being around thousands and thousands of boats in all different oceans, we've got the ticket for you. If you want to know what your right boat is for you, the second Tuesday of every month, we're having a live webinar for the next 3 months to show you guys how to find the right boat for your mission. Not my mission, your mission. The first one of these live webinars coming up is June 11th. Make sure you check it out. Click the link below. It'll have a link to register now. How to choose, my wife came up with this, how to choose the right type of boat for your life afloat. Corey came up with that. Actually, that's Corey. But remember, brokers don't know what boat is right for you. Most brokers have never even cruised around the world. Some of them have just cruised in the Caribbean a little bit. Some of them have just been off the coast of Florida. Some of them have just been in the Med. But if you're truly going to go cruise around the world, you want to get the counsel you need from people who have done it, who have lived the life, long-range expedition cruising. June 11th. Check it out.
We'll check out a surf break. Maybe I get some surfing footage today.
I would be so happy if we got surf.
Because Believe it or not, Remy also surfs. Yeah, that's a shocker, isn't it?
Yeah, big shocker. You gonna go look at it? I've seen come through here the entire time. That's not really surfable.
Well, since we didn't find a good surf spot, Keith took advantage of the little bit of wind we did have and did some kite foiling. And he tried to teach Remy how to kite, but ironically, we found the one thing this kid doesn't know how to do yet.
I'm nervous right now, you guys. Launch your kite.
Hey, sit down there.
Adrenaline nervous?
You know how to launch a kite?
It's been a while.
Do you know how to launch a kite?
No.
Okay, now I want you to fly this kite. Can you stay in reverse, Kate?
Yeah, I got it.
I want you to fly this kite. Drag it in the water. Jump in right now. You can fly the kite the whole time. You never take it out. Now I want you to do big esters. Don't let it stall. So you want to fly the kite all the time and be prepared for a load on your kite. Remember that?
I'm getting PTSD. This is traumatic.
Why is this traumatic for you? You remember the days?
Fly your kite!
Fly your kite because you're not paying attention. Ready, set, go. Back, 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 hard. Back, back. Okay, fly your kite. Fly your kite. Now, make that kite go back and forth, hard and fast. Hard and fast.
Oh, oh, that's close. You're getting it.
Okay, Kate, fly the kite. I'm going to go underneath you, Kate. Go up there, sit in the bow facing that. Alright.
Okay, that works.
Alright, let that board come up to surface. Okay, start then.
But to redeem his superhero status, Remy was able to get up on the foil behind the dinghy.
Get your foil higher. The foil high.
There you go. He knows what he's doing. Natalie, you gonna try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Really?
I've never done it.
You got this.
Push the board down, there you go. Push it down.
There you go. Almost.
Come on, look at that. I like that.
Woo! Hold on, hold on, hold on.
That's it.
You got it. One more try, you'll get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, that was good. Woohoo! All right, guys, I'm so excited. So next week is Kate's birthday, and she'll be 18. And for the last few weeks, we've been asking Jack and Finn to halt their plans and park their vans and fly to the Bahamas to surprise her. So they finally were able to. We booked flights for them. They're coming in here shortly. And Keith and I are going to the dinghy dock to pick them up. We're so excited. She's going to be so excited. She has no idea. And it's funny because a few days ago we were having a conversation about her brothers, and she misses them dearly. They're all very close, and so she's really excited to see them in Montana. They plan to be there at the ranch for the summer with us. But little does she know that they flew in today, so we're so excited. The whole crew knows. They're all on the boat right now, getting cameras ready, getting Kate preoccupied so that we can, I don't know, walk in the door and sit at the table and have some kind of surprise for her here shortly. So it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I love my family.
I love you, buddy. I love you too.
Good to see you, Mama. $20, Mom. Yeah.
I'm so glad to see you.
Back.
Okay, that's a good idea.
You get there, just go sit in the salon. What do you want to sit with?
Yeah, just so I think we should have like a conversation going on at the table, and then somebody can stick their head in and say, Kate, Remy, we want your input on this discussion.
Okay.
So the topic on the table.
Hey, Kate, we want to talk to you about something.
What the hell?
Surprise!
Aw. Bro. You guys are alive. What you doing?
It's on my pockets. Siblings reunite.
What's happening?
Oh, it's been in the works.
Jesus. I'm not crying, guys.
Happy birthday!
Ugh.
Happy birthday, Cater Kid.
With the arrival of the Whitaker boys, it was time to face off against the Bahamas crew on the battle mat.
Jack's got him rolled over. Looks like Albie's going to go quickly. And just like that, Albie out.
Oh, come on, Jack! Come on, Jack!
Remember the secret sauce.
Come on, Jack!
On him on. 3, 2, 1, go! They slide together like they've been playing in butter all their lives. Oh, the tug of war.
Come on!
Come on, Jack!
Come on, Jack.
That's
Come on,
it!
Jack.
Oh, come on, Jack! There, take him, Jack!
Oh, they're wrapped up now. Jack recovered. Good recovery. Oh, he's recovered. He recovered. Get, man. Okay, Jack, come on,
Oh, come on, Jack!
No more!
Oh.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, Finn! Come on, Finn! Come on, Finn! No! Come on, Jack!
Jack's trying.
Come on, Jack!
By too many hours in the car. Oh, thanks for go up.
Oh, that was easy.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Sienna's out. Wow.
Everybody's going after the eliminator. You guys are making a mistake, but not getting Remy out there. Remy takes 2 out in 1 shot. Wow. Remy takes 2 in 1 shot. And now it's down to the eliminators and the eliminator. Remy just takes all 3 of them. It's just a scoop. He just scoops them off.
Come on, guys.
Take him in.
Oh, it's Finn. Get Remy out there.
Remy off.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Get in! Ben, you're making a big mistake not throwing Reminator off. You better get Reminator off. No. Okay, now we're down to the 2. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Finn goes underneath. Finn goes underneath. Come on. Oh.
He's slippery. He's getting fresh this morning.
Grab his legs! Grab him! Grab him,
Grab him, get around here. Come on, Finn.
Grab by the neck, Finn.
Come on, Finn.
Oh, he's done.
We raised our kids to be very close and to nurture and invest in their sibling relationships. And so to have Jack and Finn drop what they're doing on the West Coast and fly to be with their sister on her 18th birthday means the world to her and to us. So for the last week of our Bahamas crew, we have 2 extra veteran crew members. And make sure to tune in next time as someone hits a reef in the dinghy and destroys a prop.
Why is it that always boyfriends?
I feel terrible. I feel absolutely horrible.